What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here bringing you some more Series 10 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. Working my way through my 5 rental teams video, we are on the last team, and this is featuring Palkia. And this is a team that I am very excited for. I've heard a lot of really good things from people that have tried the team so far, and I actually really like it. It was kind of based on my last video from Series 9, with this exploding shell bell Blacephalon next to things like Whimsicott and telepathy users, with the idea that, hey, you can blow up and recover HP while also like creating good support. Palkia is great as a support option due to the fact that it can cover a lot of things that will give Mind Blown trouble and Blacephalon trouble. So having access to that as well as just a really powerful Pokemon is pretty great. Palkia just has a lot of very offensive potential with things like the Illustrious Orb boosting things like Spatial Rend and Hydro Pump. It also does have a lot of flexibility in the fact that while it is a very fast Pokemon, it is an option for setting up Trick Room. So we do have two sort of really great forms of speed control, where we have Trick Room on both Palkia as well as Stakataka, and we also do have a Tailwind on Whimsicott, which can really like provide all sorts of good speed control. We can even pivot between the two as needed. I know that there have been cases where I've gone for a Tailwind and then, taking advantage of the fact that things are so slow, just switched to a Trick Room. So yeah, outside of Palkia, we do have Whimsicott and Blacephalon, which we've talked about. Stakataka, which I'm really excited for. Some people have started to know me as the Stakataka user, and I'm really excited to have a chance to use this variant of Stakataka. This is the Lonely variant, so when we will trigger the Beast Boost, which we hopefully can, we get an attack boost, which can play a pretty important role overall in setting up Stakataka. We also do have Araquanid with things like Lunge and Liquidation. Liquidation with Water Bubble combined with Mystic Water does huge amounts of damage. I've seen it KO full HP Incineroars at -2. Lunge is really great for the ability to lower the attack on things like Zacian. And finally, we do have a Life Orb Tapu Lele to wrap things up. I was really debating on what is the best option for Tapu Lele. I know that there are a lot of really good options for it. I know Choice Scarf is something I've used before, and I was really thinking about that for things like Shadow Ball for Calyrex. But I think given the fact that we do have Blacephalon as well as Stakataka to help deal with that, it wasn't too big of an issue. So here's the team, and before we kind of hop right in, reminder that commenting on this video as well as the next couple is your last chance to enter the shiny giveaway that I talked about in my rental teams video. I also started streaming on Twitch. I have been doing a lot of shiny hunting, as I'm sure people can tell, and so now I'm hoping to kind of use Twitch as a way to make that more enjoyable. So definitely check me out, hoping to start doing some giveaways and stuff like that as that starts growing. And yeah, with that, let's just kind of hop right into the first battle. Alright, battle number 1, and it is a Kyogre team. It is Serena, Dusclops, Regieleki with Tornadus, Incineroar, and Kyogre. So I like, Palkia, Whimsicott? Palkia is guaranteed to outspeed Kyogre, so Whimsicott, Palkia feels fine with Araquanid and Tapu Lele, right? We don't really want Blacephalon, shockingly, and Stakataka. Yeah, Stakataka just doesn't do too much. We do have to worry about Regieleki, but I feel the scariest lead is definitely going to be Regieleki with Whimsicott or with Tornadus, because of the fact that you can get a Tailwind up and then do a lot of damage into me that way. In which case, I mean, I could just set up Trick Room instead, as we are going to, speak of the devil, see a Regieleki with Tornadus. So I want to go for a Moonblast onto Regieleki and then go for a Trick Room. Just because of the fact that I feel very good about, I do feel very good about Araquanid in this endgame. We are going to see an Electroweb, which is even better, right? Like, I am totally fine getting my speed dropped. I'm going to be able to set up this Trick Room very effectively, and then I can start firing off Moonblast without having to worry, as Moonblast will come out into Regieleki, does over half. which is super, super great to see, because now we have a very we have a very free Moonblast once again into this slot, as well as a Spatial Rend here, right? Because now you are twice as fast. We are taking advantage of the Trick Room. We are going to see a Protect come out. I am totally okay with that. My main goal at this point is to try it, yeah, because you're trying to stall out your Tailwind at this point. I just want a Spatial Rend as well as go for a Moonblast, because it's so safe. You don't have a switch in for that. We can, once again, like I said, just Moonblast here, as well as go for a Spatial Rend into Tornadus. You do have the Tailwind, so obviously, like, I'm going first regardless. Tornadus does unfortunately get the double protect. Is my opponent just gonna... All right, we're just going for full protecting during Trick Room. I mean, that is one way to stall out Trick Room. I should not be messaging while I'm playing. But yeah, I mean, my opponent is just okay. So we are gonna see Serena come out. I want to get rid of Tornadus, honestly. Yeah, I'm less worried about Serena. We are going to connect Spatial Rend. I hope that this picks up the KO. Survey says... Is that Focus Sash? We are going to see Focus Sash. So this is great, right? We can get rid of Tornadus with this double up. We do have to worry about what this Serena is going to go for. But at this point, it'll be Serena and Kyogre, which we see a triple axle. It is going to miss into Palkia, but we have one turn of Trick Room left. So that's... We want to protect, right? Because you're down to Kyogre Serena. Kyogre will be slower than Palkia, so we don't want that, right? There's one turn of Trick Room left, so we are going to actually go for a double protect here, just because of the fact that we can then just get damage onto Kyogre to weaken something like a Water Spout. I probably want a Spatial Rend into the Serena. We will see the Protect. I don't actually care too much. We are going to get the Twisted Dimensions back to normal. I need to, like I said, stop messaging. At this point, what? I could Helping Hand. No, I want to spread my damage. I'm going to do this, and then Spatial Rend into Kyogre. Whoa, whoa, why is... What? Kyogre was not supposed to hit first. Like, top 10 things that were not supposed to happen was that Kyogre hitting first. We are just going to, if that's the case, go for a Tailwind. I'm going to expect Kyogre to protect this turn. I'm going to go for a triple axle. I mean, not a triple axle. Yep, we are going to see the Protect. We will get the speed boost. Let's try and KO this Serena. I don't think the misses matter too much, just due to the fact that we, what is it called? We still have stuff in the back that can deal with Serena, right? So even... Oh, yeah, because, yeah, Serena isn't going to matter too much, because Araquanid will wall this Kyogre all day. Tapu Lele will be able to be faster, and so what we can do is let's just go for a Moonblast, as well as a Spatial Rend to not really risk the Spatial Rend missing and Kyogre picking up a knockout. So, yeah, very good first match. I think Palkia has really good matchups into a lot of restricteds, one of them obviously being Kyogre and the fact that it 4-time walls it, and so we are going to see an Assault Vest Serena, pretty straightforward there. Pressure Dusclops, which is interesting. We are going to see Explosion on Regieleki, not something you see every day. We did see that, but it's fun. Tornadus, we are going to see, we saw the Focus Sash there when we went for the double. Kyogre is interesting. We lose to Timid, so we beat Modest. Thunder, yeah, so this is actually interesting, right? You had Thunder, so Araquanid actually would not have been super safe. We would have had to use Lele, but like Lele was in such a fine position. But yeah, great first battle. Let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2. It is Xerneas. It is Incineroar, Regieleki with Volcarona, Xerneas, Rillaboom, and Indeedee. So Stack Attack is very, very good here. We do have to be a little cautious of Volcarona. We also do have Araquanid, so we could do... no, I want to do Stack Attack, Stack Arac with Tapu Lele and Palkia, right? Because what this lets us do is Araquanid guarantees that we will get the switch out for Stack Attack to set up Trick Room. We should live... Yeah, worst case, if it's something like Volcarona, we do have options to deal with it. And I think once we can get Trick Room up, we'll be in a really good spot, right? Because Incineroar isn't gonna like Stack Attack. Yeah, none of these really like stack if it can get set up. So setting up Trick Room is gonna be very, very vital here. But I think we should be in a pretty good position. Obviously, being able to pivot out into Lele. The ideal would be if they led Indeed. So we're going to see Regieleki with Incineroar. This is really... Is this really good for us? We should be able to live with Flare Blitz. So I'm going to Trick Room and bring out Lele. I'll probably then swap back out from Lele or from Stack into no, because if we hit the Rock Slide with Stack, we can yeah, if we hit the Rock Slide with Stack, we should be able to KO Regieleki with a Psychic, and then we are gonna see a Volt Switch, which is pretty fine. Oh, because yep, we're seeing no Fake Out, so it's gonna be a double up into Stack Attack with Flare Blitz as well. So Rillaboom is going to come out, and yeah, it's most likely going to be a Flare Blitz into the Stack Attack slot for the KO, as it's a Parting Shot. Parting Shot is doable because we do get to keep Stack Attack. We will recover a little bit. We should still hit very, very hard with what is it called? With something like a Gyro Ball into Xerneas is actually very fine with me. We can, yeah, because we'll hit before Geomancy. We can. I still am going to go for a Gyro Ball as well as... And I'm going to bring out Araquanid, because Araquanid will threaten into Xerneas in the event that we see a switch. The issue, though, is I probably could have swapped out Stack into... We are going to see the Fake Out, which is fine with me, because Geomancy is just going to make you faster. And now it's a +2 Gyro Ball. And granted, yes, we are at -1, but I feel really confident in still being able to do a significant chunk. Yeah, and Stack is recovering a ton of HP. So I'm gonna still go for a Gyro Ball into Xerneas, as well as a Lunge into Rillaboom, because this should be a 2-hit KO. And so what? My fear is you swap out into Incineroar. We're going to see the Protect come out. I think that was pretty obvious, as Gyro Ball will hit into Xerneas for nothing. We can lunge into this Rillaboom to get it into half. Probably something like a U-turn. We are going to see U-turn into Araquanid, very obvious. This is going to let you bring back Incineroar. So from here, what we can do is we can swap into Lele. Swap into Lele to stop the fake out. And then... yeah, because I could just double up into Xerneas and not really care about... Xerneas just protected. We can bring out Lele and go for... they just protected. Yeah, let's do this, and then... there's 2 turns of Trick Room left. I'm going to bring out Lele. I'm going to bring out Lele and then go for a Liquidation into... let's Liquidation into Xerneas. I just want the damage. I probably actually should have gone into Incineroar to try and reduce the cycling of Intimidates, but we do have the huge advantage in the fact that what am I trying to say? We have the huge advantage in the fact that we should still be able to live a +2 attack with Stack Attacka, as we will get this Liquidation off to do not as much as I would have liked, as we will see a Throat Chop into Araquanid, which is going to reveal a good amount of information, as a Moonblast will come out into Lele. Lele will go down, but we can bring out Stack Attacka to go for... yeah, we can bring out Stack. We can go for a Rock Slide in the event that you are most likely going to go for a protected Xerneas. So I want to just try and... yeah, we can Rock Slide here, and then Liquidation into the Incineroar slot, because of the fact that if you bring out Rillaboom, we will start to get some recovery back, and then we can, we really need to set up Trick Room to have any sort of hope. We're going to see the Incineroar swap out. We are going to see Rillaboom come back in. So, we don't have Lele anymore. That is actually true. We did lose Lele. Xerneas is going to protect. I'm hoping the combination of a Rock Slide along with Liquidation can KO the Rillaboom. As we will luckily hit it, we are going to unfortunately not get the KO with Stack Attacka, but this Liquidation should pick up the KO for us, as we do see it here. And now what happens, right, is I need to set up for Stack Attack to get under Trick Room again. We do have Palkia, which can't really do anything. We are going to see Incineroar come back. What we can do is we fodder Palkia. We fodder Palkia to try and KO Incineroar. So what we do is we bring out Palkia here, and then we go for a Liquidation into Incin, with the idea that you fake out into Stack. Then we need to live a hit from Xerneas. We're going to see the fake out come out, into Palkia, as we do see the Dazzling Gleam come out, which is actually fine with me. Araquanid hangs on with 11. 11 is more than 0. This will let me go for the Liquidation to KO the Incineroar. And now what we can do... okay, so we wide guard to... This is still doable. That was not supposed to happen. We have to wide guard in Trick Room, right? We have to set up Trick Room. We have to go for a wide guard this turn. We haven't revealed it yet, So I'm hoping that we can take advantage of that to set up correctly. And then from there, we pressure with Gyro Ball onto Xerneas, as well as a liquidation onto this Incineroar, as we are going to see Incineroar just flat out switch, which is even better, as Regieleki will come in. We will get the wide guard off. Like I said, if it's Dazzling Gleam, it's going to be a Moonblast into Araquanid, which is fine. We have Stack Attack under Trick Room. So while a 3v1 is definitely not ideal, I think if any Pokemon would be up for the challenge, it's going to be a Stack Attack in Trick Room. So I expect Xerneas to protect. I would like to... I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide. I expect, like I said, Xerneas to protect here. Yep, we are going to see Xerneas protect. I need to get like a flinch off onto... I need to flinch the Regieleki. That is... Flinching the Regieleki is going to be my out. I needed to flinch it, but not... Okay, great. So we do get the flinch. What we do now is we can either go for a Rock Slide again. We can Rock Slide again, or we KO the Xerneas. No, we have to go for this, because we are going to have to deal with Incineroar faking us out. We are going to see Incin come back in. So this is actually ideal, right? Because now if we KO the Incineroar, we will get the attack boost. We will double connect, so this is huge. Incin is going to go down. We will be able to get the attack boost onto Stack Attacka, and now what we can do is... This is actually going to be really tight. We will see the Moonblast from the Xerneas come out into stack. It's going to do a pretty hefty chunk. To the point where what? Rock Slide. We would need a flinch with Rock Slide. That's my out, right? I need to double connect Rock Slide. I need to flinch Xerneas. And then I think there's one is how many? There's 2 turns of Trick Room. So I need to Rock Slide again. I need Xerneas to protect, and I need to KO Alecki. That's my out, right? Regieleki is unfortunately going to protect. So if I'd actually okay, so that is not ideal. There's still 1 turn of Trick Room left. Yeah, because now at this point, Xerneas will be able to... I could Gyro Ball. No, I need to Rock Slide. I do miss something. I am going to miss Regieleki, which is definitely unfortunate, as we will do just a little bit of chip onto this Xerneas, and this Thunderbolt from Regieleki will finish me off. So definitely a little bit unfortunate. Stack Attack is definitely not something that makes me happy to lose with, but yeah, I think what would have had to have happened is we would have, if we had KO'd, no, because even if we had KO'd, we would have unfortunately just gotten knocked out the turn after Trick Room. But yeah, overall a really cool battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle, and we are looking at another Kyogre team. So this is Kyogre with Tornadus, yeah, Tornogre, so Kyogre, Tornadus with Serena in Urshifu, Regieleki, and Landorus. So once again, I think that the Trick Room option is a really good one. So we can lead Whimsicott, Palkia to try and suggest we're going for a Tailwind and then not. And then we have Araquanid and Tapu Lele in the back. So kind of hoping for something similar to earlier. But yeah, let's see, because we do have this flexibility, right? We can either go for an attack with Tapu Lele, I mean not Tapu Lele, with Whimsicott and set up the Trick Room, or we can Tailwind and then try and attack that way. What I'm hoping that this Kyogre is modest, so we can outspeed like we are supposed to, but don't really have my hopes up too much about that. So let's see. I do, yeah. So what is the fear? The fear. Okay, so we are gonna see turnover, which I'm very fine to, just like I said, go for a spatial. I could spatial rend. I'm gonna spatial rend into Kyogre and then go for a Tailwind here. Right, this is a really safe option. We are most likely we're seeing no protect from them, so hopefully we can connect with the spatial rend and do a significant chunk into this Kyogre. This Kyogre, unfortunately, much to my dismay, is going to be timid, as we will hit this the spatial rend for really good damage. Right, we get over half. I'm gonna spatial rend into Tornadus and then go for a Moonblast into Kyogre, just with the idea that, hey, we are faster. Whimsicott is gonna be the fastest thing on the field. I am guessing that you might protect Kyogre, right? You protect, if you protect Kyogre and then you Hurricane into Whimsicott to pick up the knockout with Tornadus. We can take advantage of that. This, like I said, will guarantee damage onto Kyogre. I'm not super worried. We are just going to see a swap out, so this is even better. Unfortunately, not Urshifu. I would have very much loved for Urshifu to come out versus my Moonblast, but we will get some pretty good damage here. As just kidding, that's Assault Vest. We are going to see Icy Wind come out, and yeah, so we are seeing that the Serena is going to be Assault Vest, just given how much damage that did. So what we can do is we can use Araquanid, in all honesty, as this hopefully KOs. Yeah, so we will KO there. We can bring out Araquanid. It does have super effective lunge, and I don't really expect Serena to have anything that deals too much damage into Palkia. We did see that they have Ice Beam as one of their support moves, so I'm guessing Origin Pulse, protect. I mean, not Origin Pulse, Water Spout, protect, Ice Beam, and then probably Scald or Origin Pulse, which means Palkia and Araquanid are in a very good spot overall. Yeah, and we can threaten huge damage. We do see Landorus come out. Landorus is scary, to say the least. We could... No, because we're slower either way. I'm going to Spatial Rend into... I'm going to Spatial Rend into Landorus. I'm going to Hydro Pump. I'm going to Hydro Pump into Landorus. And... I'm going to Hydro Pump into Landorus. I'm going to Double Protect. That's what I want to do. I want to see what attacks are going where. And, okay, so we're even better, right? We're going to see Landorus protect. We're all kind of fishing for information. Serena has essentially revealed the fact that it is, what is it called? It is Assault Vest. So I want to Power Whip into Araquanid. Fascinating. That changes things. I'm going to now go for this as well as a lunge into Serena. I don't think I can live a double up with onto either Pokemon, but what? Yeah, we can hopefully KO one. We know Kyogre is the last thing. I need to not miss a Hydro Pump, as we will see the Earth Power come out into Palkia. Palkia should take this. Palkia does live, which is ideal. Palkia does connect with the Hydro Pump, which is even better. So we will be able to KO this Landorus, and now we should live a Power Whip from Serena. Serena isn't the most offensive. Oh, it's into Palkia. So it's not the worst thing if we get this KO with Lunge. We don't actually KO, but I don't think that that's too much of a big deal. We are going to get the attack drop onto Serena. There is no more Tailwind, as we can bring out Lele. Lele, what? Yeah, because Kyogre still is in a decent position health-wise. Actually, wait. Let's see a very important detail, which is how many turns of rain are left. There is 1 turn of rain left, so what we do is we go for a double protect to scout, and also to eliminate the extra damage we're going to see from Kyogre. I do expect what? We know Kyogre is faster due to the fact that it is timid, not modest. We saw that with Palkia, which means that it will, as well, it should outspeed... Does it outspeed Lele? Wait, I'm actually not sure. I forget the calcs between Palkia and Lele. I think Lele actually might be faster, which would be a really big deal. We are going to see Scald come out. We should be able to tank that, as well as a Power Whip into Araquanid. So let me check the speed tiers between... Actually, wait, why don't I just look at... I have technology. Come on. We need to... Cerebi, come on. I just need to see any Kyogre max speed. I think it's... max speed Kyogre is 156. Pokemon... Check summary. Please be like 157. Oh, heck yeah. Lele is faster. So what we can do is we can... No, wrong button. We can go for a Psychic here and a Lunge onto Serena. Right? Because, yep, Tapu Lele will be faster. So this should pick up the knockout into Kyogre, which it will. And now, what is it called? We should live the Power Whip from Serena, and then we will be able to KO. Yeah, we live it because it's at -1, and then this Lunge will pick up the knockout. So definitely a scary game. Kyogre, despite being really bad into Palkia, can still really cause some sort of some big scares overall. But really good first day with the team. I think it definitely is fun, has a lot of potential. I'm doing the same thing now where I'm like, oh god, I calced for modest Kyogre and everyone is running timid, but hey, we have the flexibility with it. So reminder, this is the last team as part of my 5 rental teams and part of the giveaway, so definitely make sure to comment on this video to enter that. But yeah, until next time, I hope all of you are